Good morning, Westport and Weston. Welcome to our first beach service of the summer. Woohoo! Yesterday, I was standing on a beach on the southern edge of Puerto Rico.
Whoa.
This morning, I am standing on Campo Beach. I am so delighted to have made it back to worship with you all after spending a week with 49 other youth and adults engaged in mission work doing some rebuilding in Puerto Rico. So if a couple of us look a little red and a little sleepy, it's because we arrived back in Westport at about 9 o'clock last night, gratified by a remarkable week and ready to share the stories. Thank you for gathering with us this morning. We are gifted this morning by Pivot Ministries and their choir. Would you join me in welcoming them to our worship service? We're always so grateful by the Spirit that they bring to our worship. And friends, the offering that we gather this morning, any loose offering that is not designated for your home church, will be gathered up to support the good work of Pivot Ministries. So I thank you for your generosity this morning as we collaborate with Pivot to support men who are working towards recovery from drug and alcohol addiction and aspiring to be restored to their families, whole and productive in the community. After worship this morning, we will gather at the water's edge to celebrate the baptism of Teddy, son of Amanda and Lou Sheed, who I think are still making their way to us this morning. But please come and gather with us as we celebrate that baptism. Right after worship, we'll just head right down to the water's edge. Next Sunday, this worship service will be led by Greens Farms Congregational Church. And I believe in your program this morning you have a list for the whole summer, so you know which of your home churches is hosting on each Sunday. There are 5 congregations that share this worship, a remarkable collaboration of Westport and Weston congregations. So please join us every week in this glorious location as we give thanks for all that God is up to and bask in God's glorious creation. I want to extend a special invitation for Saugatuck Church members and friends and anyone else who would like to join us here on the beach on July 11th. That's Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., probably just right over on this side of the wall where the picnic benches are. We have been doing Theology on Tap, getting together at local restaurants for some fellowship and conversation, and this month it's Theology at the Beach. So come and hang out with us. We'll explore the topic, what does it mean to have faith or to be faithful? I invite you to bring some picnic food, a snack, and to find us right over there, and we will hang out and have some good time together in this warm July weather. And lastly, for Saugatuck Church members and friends, we are receiving weekly donations of food throughout the summer to support our partners who maintain local pantries. We were doing it just once a month, and we found it more convenient just to invite you to bring your food donations any week of the month. So if you do that, best to bring them not here, but to the church itself. But I thank you for your contributions. That food is relied upon by our pantries throughout the summer. And now, beloved in Christ, I invite you to take a deep and spirit-filled breath, to find the sand beneath your feet, to give thanks for those on your left and on your right, all those who share this faith journey with you, and to hear this. I am so glad that you have found your way to this corner of God's creation, to worship together with this faithful community. Here we celebrate the love of God, which is so much bigger than we can imagine. Here we celebrate the grace of God, which surprises us by welcoming people we might leave out. So come full of faith or plagued by doubt, walking or wheeling, joyful or grieving, longtime members and newly baptized, you who are ready to change the world, and you who are weary from trying. Come in. Bring your open hearts and your broken hearts. Bring your curiosity and your sense of wonder, whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on life's journey, come, for here you are welcome, because you are a child of God, made in God's own image. And this gathering, it is closer to complete because you are here. Beloved, come. Let us lift our voices and our hearts in thanks and in praise. This is God's house. Christ is our host. I invite you to rise on your feet or in your hearts as we call ourselves to worship. Sing praises to God, O faithful ones. Give thanks to God's holy name.
When storms rage, God commands the wind to cease.
When fear or despair threatens to swamp us,
God buoys us with courage and calm.
when the suffering of the world overwhelms,
God lifts our heads, steadies our feet, and strengthens our hearts.
sing praises to God, O faithful ones. Give thanks to God's holy name.